The air was thick with anticipation as journalists, military attachés, and officials gathered in Manila. Cameras flashed, the world watched, and everyone sensed history was about to be made. This was no ordinary press conference, it was a turning point for Philippine security. At the podium, Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. stood, calm but resolute. For weeks, rumors of a major military acquisition had swirled. The Philippines, long challenged by maritime threats and an aging navy, was at a crossroads. The nation's navy, once reliant on World War II relics, faced modern dangers with outdated tools. The need for change was urgent, felt by everyone from fishermen to policymakers. Secretary Teodoro began to speak, his words measured but powerful. He spoke of sovereignty, sacrifice, and the necessity of a strong defense in a changing world. The silence in the room was mirrored across the country. Millions watched, waiting for the announcement that could redefine their future. This was more than policy. It was a national moment. The Philippines was ready for a new chapter. The suspense was electric, the stakes clear. The world held its breath with the nation. The future of Philippine defense was about to be revealed. Then came the words that would echo across the region. Today, I am proud to announce the acquisition of 8 new frigates for the Philippine Navy, Secretary Teodoro declared. The press erupted. This was the largest naval procurement in the country's history. 8 frigates, not just new ships, but a new fleet. For a navy long reliant on aging vessels, this was a quantum leap. These are not patrol boats, but multi-role warships, capable of anti-air, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare. The Secretary made it clear the Philippines was shifting from internal security to credible external defense. The message to the world was unmistakable. The Philippines would guard its waters. For decades, the Navy's best ships were hand-me-downs. Now, the nation was investing in purpose-built platforms. This was more than hardware. It was a declaration of intent. The acquisition would combine newly built ships and recently decommissioned but advanced vessels from a partner nation. This hybrid approach meant rapid fleet expansion and cutting-edge technology. The plan included not just ships, but training, logistics, and doctrine. The transformation was comprehensive. The Philippine Navy was on the verge of a new era. The world was watching. The stakes had never been higher. To understand this leap, consider the Navy's past. For generations, sailors kept aging, hand-me-down ships afloat, vessels designed for a different era. These ships, like the BRP Raja Humabon, were brave but outmatched by modern threats. The legacy fleet was built for coastal patrol, not for deterring state-level adversaries. In a modern fight, they stood little chance. The arrival of 8 frigates changes everything. Modern warships bring phased-array radars, vertical launch systems, and layered defenses. The Navy can now project power, not just police its waters. This is a total transformation, a shift from reactive to proactive defense. The rules of the game have been rewritten for the Philippines. This decision is a direct response to the region's evolving security threats. The Philippines sits at the heart of the contested South China Sea, where its resources and sovereignty are under constant challenge. For years, internal security dominated defense priorities, leaving the Navy underfunded. Now, the government is rebalancing. External threats are as urgent as internal ones. With one of the world's longest coastlines and a vast exclusive economic zone, maritime security is vital. The new frigates will patrol critical areas, deter illegal activities, and assert sovereign rights. This is about building a credible deterrent, strength to prevent conflict, not provoke it. A modern fleet changes the calculus for any would-be aggressor. The Philippines is no longer a passive bystander. With these ships, the nation gains real options and real leverage. Maritime security is now at the heart of national strategy. The plan is both ambitious and pragmatic. 2 frigates will be newly built, likely by top international shipyards, and will feature the latest in naval technology. These will be the fleet's crown jewels, equipped with advanced combat management systems, vertical launchers, and powerful anti-submarine suites. The other 6 will be recently decommissioned but highly capable warships from an allied nation. These ships, like South Korea's Ulsan or Pohang class, are a massive upgrade over the current fleet. Immediate availability and proven performance mean the Navy can expand quickly. The 2 new frigates set the standard. The 6 refurbished ships provide mass and presence. This hybrid approach ensures both quality and quantity. The Navy gets a balanced, flexible force, ready for the challenges ahead. It's a smart investment in the nation's security. Second-hand ships don't mean second-rate capability. The 6 ex-Allied frigates will undergo extensive modernization in local shipyards, boosting the domestic defense industry. Upgrades will focus on sensors, weapons, and command systems, bringing these ships to 21st century standards. New radars and sonars will extend their reach. Modern weapons will enhance their punch. A unified combat management system will network the entire fleet, multiplying its effectiveness. This approach ensures the Navy gets not just more ships, but smarter, more capable ones. Local expertise in naval engineering will grow, laying the foundation for future self-reliance. The old Guardians will be reborn for a new era. The fleet's transformation is as much about people and knowledge as it is about steel. New ships demand new skills. The Philippine Navy is investing in intensive training for its sailors, recruiting new talent and retraining veterans. Crews will train overseas with partner navies and manufacturers, then return to teach others. Shore-based simulators will prepare crews for the realities of modern naval combat. Training will focus on teamwork, technical mastery, and adapting to blue water operations. New doctrines and a shift in mindset are essential. This is more than just learning new systems. The success of the frigate program depends on the professionalism and spirit of Filipino sailors. The Navy is forging a new generation of warriors, ready for the challenges of the open sea. The transformation is as much cultural as it is technological. The future of the fleet rests in skilled hands. The announcement sent ripples across the Indo-Pacific. Allies like the US, Japan, and Australia welcomed a stronger Philippine Navy, one that could contribute more to regional security. The new frigates will be interoperable with Allied fleets, enabling joint patrols and real-time data sharing. This enhances regional cooperation and deterrence. Potential adversaries, especially China, will take note. These ships raise the risks for any incursion. While 8 frigates don't tip the regional balance, they change local dynamics and strengthen deterrence. The Philippines is becoming a more self-sufficient security provider. This move is about stability, not provocation, showing strength to prevent conflict. A modern Navy gives the country leverage in both negotiations and defense. The new ships are instruments of policy, not just weapons. The Philippines' role in the region is being redefined. As the press conference ended, pride replaced anticipation. The 8 frigates are more than ships. They're symbols of a nation taking charge of its destiny. For too long, the Navy was defined by rust and resilience. Now it's about ambition and modernization. These ships will inspire a new generation to serve, knowing they have the tools to protect their country. For citizens, seeing modern warships under the Philippine flag will be a source of pride and reassurance. Integrating these platforms will be challenging, but it's a vital first step. The ships are part of a broader strategy: defense, diplomacy, and development. They represent the hopes of a nation looking to the sea with confidence. As these frigates sail, they carry the pride and resolve of the Filipino people. The new guardians of the archipelago are ready for the future.